There was no shouting, no insults, no dramatic scene. And still, that night something important was lost, because some mistakes are loud, and others are quiet. This one was quiet. Samuel Rios worked night shifts at an old rural bus terminal, a place most people passed through without thinking twice. He wasn't important enough to feel powerful, but not invisible enough to feel harmless either. His job was routine. Clipboards, schedules, lights turning off one by one. That night felt ordinary, until it didn't. He saw a young woman cleaning near the far corridor. Her name was Eleanor, 19 years old, new to the job, always moving quickly, always trying not to bother anyone. A driver made a comment, not aggressive, not violent, just sharp enough to cut. People heard it. People smiled awkwardly. People kept walking. Samuel slowed down. He felt that familiar tension in his chest. That moment when you know something isn't right, but you're not sure if it's your responsibility. He thought about speaking. Just one sentence. But another. Thought came faster. I'm tired. It's late. I don't want problems. It's not my business, so he walked past her. And in that moment, he taught himself something dangerous. That silence is easier. Elena didn't respond. She didn't argue. She didn't complain. She simply kept cleaning. But something changed. She stopped wearing her headphones, stopped greeting people, stopped making eye contact, and 1 week later, she stopped showing up. Samuel filled out the paperwork. Resigned. End of story, or so he thought. Life didn't punish Samuel immediately. It rarely does. It waits. Months passed. Then years. The terminal aged. Cracks in the walls. Fewer buses, fewer passengers. Samuel stayed. Same routine, same nights. Sometimes Elena crossed his mind, usually late when the terminal was quiet. But he always ended the thought the same way. That's life. Then one morning, everything ended quietly. An email, short, polite, the terminal was closing. Thank you for your years of service. No meeting, no farewell, just done. Samuel entered a new phase of life, waiting rooms, online forms, automated replies. He wasn't rejected loudly. He was ignored, and that hurt more. Eventually, he took temporary work, night cleaning, large logistics, warehouse, different building. Same silence. One night, he heard laughter again, that same tone, that same careless sound, and suddenly he understood something he never had before. The pain wasn't in the words. It was in the fact that everyone pretended not to hear them, stay until the end. Because the lesson isn't about guilt, it's about choice. Early one morning, Samuel was reassigned. Administrative offices, bright lights, glass walls, quiet professionalism. And then he saw her, Elena, older, calmer, confident without being loud. She wasn't cleaning anymore. She was coordinating operations. She noticed him instantly, not with anger, not with revenge, with recognition. A look that said, I remember. Samuel felt something tighten in his throat. He wanted to apologize, but no words came out because apologies spoken too late often serve the person saying them, not the one who needed them. Days later, another situation appeared. Another joke, another uncomfortable laugh, same pattern. This time Samuel didn't overthink it. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't shame anyone. He said calmly, that's not okay. Silence followed, but this time it was different. People believe that staying neutral means staying clean. It doesn't. Neutrality has weight. Samuel didn't lose everything. He lost something harder to regain, his excuse, the excuse of saying, I didn't do anything wrong. Because now he knew. Doing nothing is still a decision. If this story feels uncomfortable, share it. Some lessons only arrive when we're ready to feel them. This isn't the kind of story that ends when the lesson is learned. It follows you. Because Samuel wasn't cruel. That's the hardest part. He was tired, busy, overwhelmed, human. Just like most of us, the lie we tell ourselves is simple. If I'm not hurting anyone, I'm fine. But silence doesn't protect people. It protects comfort. And Comfort can cost more than we're willing to admit. It wasn't an important day. No cameras, no witnesses. Samuel heard a quiet sob from a corner of the building most people never use. A young man sat there, new employee, holding a worn backpack. Like it was the last stable thing he owned. Samuel stopped. He didn't rush. He didn't fix anything. He asked one question. "Are you okay?" Then he sat down, not across from him, beside him. Because when someone is breaking, they don't need advice. They need presence. They need someone who stays. Maybe no one will remember your name. Maybe no one will thank you. But for someone, the day you stayed was the day they didn't give up.